Okay, hello, hello. If memory serves me correctly, this game kind of struggled to run when I streamed it. I'll try. Same thing with Arc Raiders, but if it does not work, it does not work. Oh well. Elden Ring, Nightreign. This is over here. It is struggling. Are you sure about that? Hold on. I'm not even moving yet. Once I start moving, I can really tell. Okay, I'll open up Twitch on my phone, I guess, and take a look. No, it looks fine. Oh my goodness, okay, the audio. So it looks fine, but the audio's bad. Why is it doing that? This new OBS update has really been messing up a lot of my plans. I'll be completely blunt about that. I'll try one. Well, no Nightreign then. It's so weird. I never will understand that. So the other two plans that I had was either mouthwashing or it was Little Nightmares. I'll probably do Little Nightmares because that one actually has history with being fine. So never mind, no Nightreign. I'll probably just play Elden Ring Nightreign after stream. Achievement hunting. Okay, then go here. I'll put on scene transition since I may as well. Little Nightmares. Oh, did I not add this to any playlists? That's rough. And then, did I have Elden Ring Nightreign? No, I did not. I might add it later. Hello. Hi, Super. Hopefully my audio is not tweaking for you. Arc Raiders Part 2. What are we watching? I was gonna try to play Nightreign, but that's not working. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Violates community guidelines. How? Wait, Henry, is it still bad even though 3 stream pog? No, it's fine right now? Okay. I was wondering, yes, Arc Raiders Part 2. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. Alright, Little Nightmares. What a switch, honestly. And then that should be fine. Switch over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Little Nightmares achievement hunting. So most of today's stream is just gonna be talking while I'm looking at guides. Like pretty much every other stream that made community guidelines. Apparently, I have no idea what the problem would be with what I was doing there. Alright, Little Nightmares. Not 2, not 2. I want Little Nightmares 1. Little Nightmares, achievement hunting. Hello. Hi, Starberry. One of the photos? I suppose? Not anymore. What are you responding to? What? Oh, the one that says casual racism? Or something like that on TikTok? That is crazy how silly that is. It's too inappropriate. Just do the save slot. Or should I... Should I do the save slot that I already had? Because it might make it easier for achievement hunting. Hold on. Exclamation, yeah. Load game. Or do I just have to fully restart the game? I do not know how Little Nightmares works. I'm just a little guy. Okay, so no, I do have to... Well, it did not matter. Like at all. You have to restart in a different save. Wow, crazy. The lag. Is it still back? On Little Nightmares? Hold on, let me just talk to Twitch real quick. It's not bad at all. Okay, so it's fine for Henry, but it's not good for Wyatt. So this might be an issue with Wyatt's internet. Okay, I'll just continue and you can send a message. Just let me know what's happening. I was referring to earlier. Oh. We'll warn you when it starts to freak out? Okay. If. Alright. Alright, so there's a speedrun achievement for beating this game in an hour, but I think I'll just do an achievement, like, get everything run before I do that. I'm not seeing anything over here. Yep, should be fine. Hiya. Alright. I'll probably just pull it up on my phone. I kind of feel lazy today. I do not feel like alt-tabbing on YouTube or on my computer, especially if OBS has been tweaking as much. So all collectibles, Little Nightmares. We'll go with the first YouTube video. Alright, so the first one's the light, and then the statue is on the top of the stairs. In that room. Got it. It's still crazy to me that Little Nightmares 3 only came out like a month or so ago. Or has it been 2 months? Time is going by very quickly. It's never stopping, never halting. Oh, so my mouse is there. Sorry. I just noticed that. You're bad. Alright, Hidden Spring, Light 2, and Gnome 1. Is this the room with the bed? It is. Okay. Amusingly, I'm surprised that there's some people that do not get this achievement. It's literally just boing, boing. Am I not boinging enough? Oh no, it's just boing, 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 boing. Oh no, someone has levitated to the ceiling and is not coming down. That's very sad. They should come down. I like how a picture of Capcan with a joke will get my TikTok restricted, but having this on screen will not. It's fine, like, he could still be alive up there. There's the gnome. Oh, do I have to go under? I might have to go under. Yes. There we go. Good little gnome. And then Light 3 is across the bridge. Water in this game still does look whack for me. I'm looking at every Isaac mod that I gotta go through and check for conflicting resprites. Huh. Yep, we're not gonna worry about those things. We let the things worry about the things. Aw. I'm pretty sure you cannot... Well, there goes the Deathless run if I ever wanted to do it in one go, but I'm doing achievements now anyway. That's why I'm not really paying attention too much. I'm looking at the guide a lot. I'm not sure this is the type of game that I generally approve of having as... Uh-oh, leeches, yeah. Who's streaming tonight? Yeah. This is the one day in which I do not technically have to stream, but I just do it anyway, because I like it. Okay, so got that. Then climbing up the rope. Plus, technically what I should be focusing on is getting through a ton of the games that I'm going to lose access to by the start of next year. I should probably get through those so I do not technically need to buy them, but that's a minor concern. Oh, well that's sweet. But some of them are kind of going to be a little bit difficult. I can make it. Oh, did I not do it enough? I was about to say, hey, that's unfair. I'm late because I was unprepared, but I was finna be late anyway. That's nice. You want to stream anyway? Mm-hmm. What do you mean that I... I've always had the viewpoint that you should only catch me when you're able to. You should not, like, set aside time in your day to do so. Yeah, I definitely did not do it enough. Is there a sprint button, or am I just... Yes, there is a sprint button. I forgot about that. I set aside time in my day for things that I like. I do too, that's why I set aside time for streaming. Even though some days I definitely... Even though some days I certainly should not. You forgot how to sprint? Yes. I'm a gamer. I like watching streams, thank you. Oh, thank you, game, for telling me how to sprint. Appreciate it. Disappointment. Yes, I feel the disappointment. Do I have to go over there? Wait a sec. What is over here? Poor door. Yeah, I was worried about hurting the door. Oh, do I have to get that now? Hold on. Is the guide lying to me? Yeah, so I already got that light. That was a while ago. Have you played this before? Yes, this is an achievement run. So most of these type of streams I typically just like doing as, like, we talk about whatever while I complete whatever tasks I have to do. Oh, I'm done. It's fine. Yeah, I played this back in October. I did a full run of it, but I just never got all the achievements. My favorite monsters are the janitor and the teacher. I don't know why when I saw teacher, I thought you said leeches for a second, and I was concerned. Leeches are pretty cool too. True. So true. It's a rat! Loved a rat. Alright, so I need to get the lever that's on the other side of the door. Yep, there it is. Get through. I'm going up the swing set. Come on, I want the swing set. No, it's not a swing set. What am I talking about? The swing set. It's because I saw it in the corner over there. Train. Spaghetti, how you doing? I'm doing good, Pagey. Are you saying spaghetti because that's in my username, or have we talked before? I do not remember having a conversation with somebody named Pagey, especially because it says first time chat above your name. See, Twitch has to handhold me. to remember things of that sort. Hey, you. Mind the zappy. I am minding the zappy. There we go. Yeah, today's been somewhat peaceful day. It's just... It seems that my computer's getting worse at running games, which is kind of sad. But oh well, it just means I have to figure out better workarounds if I do wish to stream them. I'm an Aussie. We have a thing about shortening names. Well, fair enough. Barely not close enough. I thought I could outrun the thing. Well, I feel like most people have a thing about shortening names, do they not? I mean, if you think about, like, most corporations nowadays, they simplify their logos. Just because they feel like they can. Makes it easier to understand, comprehend. Okay, wait a second. Let's go! I can ban that. Yippee! I'm gonna get to it before Henry gets to it. Hehe. When you're good, you're good. You're good at your job. Run, 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 run. Finally, did it. Alright, so that's that next light. There's 6 Aussie I've met recently. The Australians are trying to take over, especially with the fact that China is probably still pillaging them for all their steel. It's funny. It's right there. Oh, somehow did not die from that. I thought that was death. It's a gnome. Buenas, buenas. Oh, the mouse is there in the corner. Cool. You gonna keep following me, child? I bet that you are. I am killing 11's knees right now. That's her name, right, 11? Hopefully I've not forgotten that. Do you want to know why I call you Compasta? Sure. Why do you call me that? I always want to know things of that sort. Yay, I get to throw stuff. Yippee! Okay, so when I'm climbing up grates is when I have to worry about what's happening next. Campagnero plus pasta, quite simple. No? Yes. See. Very, very simple. What am I grabbing onto? Wait, can I actually open this? Let's go forget. Not reading the rest of that, but it's Mr. Grubby Hands. Let me test real quick. Is he actually blind? I think he is. He reminds me of my grandpa. And just keep walking. He fits my uncle more. That's oddly specific. We're not going to worry about that, though. Can I push this out of the way? Huh. I have to get up there. I swear I can just push this or do something to... Am I blind? I always feel like a blind person when I play Little Nightmares again. Oh no, I am blind. I was just talking about the climbing section and there it is. There's a very big difference between seeing and actually comprehending, it would seem. Especially for me. Rat? Rat! I love the Halo 3 rats. Oh, well, I think I'm about to eat the Halo 3 rat. Do not eat rat. Well, too bad. It's the only way I can progress. The best company. I kick out. Hi. Hi, Sherman. Hi, Socks. Another rope for me? How's your afternoon going? It's going pretty well. So far. Okay, I think this is the section that I was just looking at for the video guide. Yeah, climb here. Let me go and jump here. I'm into the Theft 2 movie tomorrow. I can't wait. Oh, good for you. I've heard very interesting things about it, but I'll probably go see it regardless. It seems funny. A movie does not have to be cinema for me to enjoy it. Sometimes it just has to be entertaining.
$101 for a Krabby Patty?
Okay, I'll drink the water first. Oh, here it is. You give a good wisdom. I've heard it's cringy, but I don't really care. Yep.
Don't need it. I don't need it.
So many SpongeBob memes I'm now realizing for my alerts.
I need it.
Alright, the good wisdom. Sometimes, as much as people can look down on, like, meditating or yoga, sometimes it is quite beneficial to just clear your head of all your thoughts, because as kind as your thoughts can be sometimes they can be quite rude to yourself. Just taking a moment for yourself is good. Just away from all of everything. That's actually what I was trying to do. Okay, so I need that. Oh. What am I on here for? Was this just to get a light? Am I crazy? Hold on, let me check what the objective is. There's more falling. My depth perception gets me again. I thought I had a little bit closer to move. Have you played this before? I can't remember. I remember. I played this. I played all of them. I played 1 through 3. I did not stream 3, though. I might do a solo playthrough of 3 and stream it, but... 3... If you want my quick review of it, it's fine. It's definitely my least favorite out of the Little Nightmares games. It's not a horrible game by any means, but still. The co-op was not as interesting as I thought it would be. It's just... Do you mind if I say something a tiny bit mean? Sure, I guess. Kind of seems you haven't played this before based on your gameplay right now. Well, the problem is... Was it a Russian fan-made game? My cousin was watching YouTube on his phone and I thought it was WD starting gameplay. There's so many FNAF fan games. Well, the thing is, Starberry, is that I'm not very good at Little Nightmares. And also, sometimes in these games, I just cannot jump. It's just impossible for me. Like, or sometimes I jump inadvertently. Alright, and I think I move it over here first. And then what I do is I push it all the way to the side and then sprint. Hiya! Or maybe it's just me because I've memorized the entire game. No, it's definitely not you. Okay, which drawer do I have to open? This one does not open, right? Yep. Okay, can you... 11, please. No, I want you to jump up E. There we go. And then, hi, you. Alright, what's the next thing that I need? Light 8, Gnome 3, but not with a G. Just Gnome, N-O-M-E, as per the guide. Have you played in 3 yet? I have played 3. The Genome. Genome's close enough. Cool. Well, never gonna be able to get back up there. Oh, leeches. It's snowing. Right now, that's cool. Yeah. I thought I could run past it. Yeah, I'm gonna, before I do that no death run, I'm gonna have to review a lot of my footage to see the mistakes that I make. Yep, there's there. Spawns there, run through the middle. The eyeball. Alright, there we go. Bye-bye. Alright, I think that's... Is that the end of chapter 1? Looks to be so. Alright, I just have a hunch that the gnome and the light are just upstairs. Am I wrong? Is it actually just through here? When's the next Dead by Daylight stream? It's probably gonna be a while. I do like Dead by Daylight, but alas, as is the problem with playing oh so many games. Oh, did I just ruin it? Will you play December 9th? Is there an update happening, or...? That's when Bone Show will come out. Hello. Hi, Caesar. Oh yeah, I remember. Get this. I mean, there's a lot of updates I'm excited for games that... Actually, there's a lot of updates that are happening in December. I remember talking about this yesterday. Okay, so what does the person do? They walk into the room. They go around it for some reason. Also, like pressing buttons that are there. Sup? Hi, Rubber Duck. I have a very fun time collecting you and Arc Raiders. Oh no, I see you. Chase it. Oh, and I'm stuck. Just doing nothing. Gotcha. Alright, statue 3. Room with a lot of drawers. Oh, that's a third time depth perception has killed me in what, 30 minutes? I guess this will be a good check. Or maybe I'll ask this question. I'm pretty sure if you collect stuff, even if you die, you still have it collected, right? I used to die a lot due to depth perception. I'll just double check, so I'll quickly... That's maybe why it ended up memorizing everything. Well, you also probably have the muscle memory down for the game. Yeah, it's not here anymore. Okay, so that's a good check. So that means that if I die and I collect stuff, I do not have to worry about doing the same thing again. All tuckered out. Suddenly I have the urge to play this again and go play it again. I think I nearly almost died there again. Off I go to speedrun. Yeah, enjoy speedrunning the game. Well, I'm already in the room. I might actually have to change my phone settings to make it so it stops going into energy saving every single time I'm not looking at it. Missed because I was trying to get to it too quickly. Alright, so careful, get into a good position. I would like it if she would stop crouching. Thank you. Not close enough. Does not really look like there's an easier way to get up here. There we go. And I dropped it. There we go. What a beautiful picture of a man. And dodoinky. Ta-da! Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to pick up. I still find it amusing that when you pick up a key, you just have to hold it with you. Okay, room with a ton of cages, and then an open area. Eh, she's fine. Keep calm and carry on. Is that a reference to the game Carry On? Or why are you spelling carry on like that? Perfect. Yes. She's not looking at it the way that she should. Do I need something else to throw at it? I swear that what you do for this section is that she has to look at it and then you press the throw button. There we go. Okay. Sometimes it's weird. Oh, I need the monkey again. The monkey. I love how that's just the head turn button. Rat. Oh, this might actually be the eating the rat segment. Okay, I'll tap for a second. Looks like game's a little bit too loud on Twitch and YouTube. encoder overloaded because I alt-tabbed out of the game. I might have asked you this before, but why do you play every game I know / play? Well, it's only natural because I play and know about a lot of games. I know probably more than most people about games. Just makes sense that there's a lot of overlap. I guarantee there's a game that you've played that I've never played or heard of before. I need the meats. I could name a random game and you would know it. Sure, go ahead. If you want to play this random trivia game. JSub. Is that an abbreviation or is that actually the name of the game? You have to pull out the full name of the game because I typically do not know abbreviations for games. I did not know Dead by Daylight was abbreviated as DBD until I started streaming. Just Shapes and Beats? Well, you already immediately proved me wrong because I've never heard of that game and never played it. Actually, wait, you proved yourself wrong. Correction. Just Shapes and Beats, good game. I'm more of a, if that's a rhythm game, which probably sounds like it, I'm more of a thumper enjoyer myself in terms of rhythm game. Love the fact that you just pick it up. Alright, climbing up. Kinda more bullet hell in my mind, at least. Okay. I love how you just drag this child in a cage to complete your objective. Well, good luck, child. Ow. Just broke Evelyn in half. Just Shapes and Beats is dodging and music. It's fun. Okay. Are you gonna do the bit where you're gonna say I should play it? Que mi he perdón? Or not perdón. Why did I say perdón? Perdido? No. No comprende. Que? Wait, I bet you don't know Little Nightmares. True, I do not. You're so right about that. Alright, this room. Give a bad wisdom. Always pronounce words without looking them up. That's my best wisdom.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
And the lore, doesn't it go game 2, then 1, then 3? I do not know anything about the lore. You'd have to ask the lore experts that are apparently here. I just play video game. You don't need to understand. Okay, the next section is when I'm in event. I remember dying a ton of these times. Say this? No. You just redeemed a bad wisdom. I'm pretty sure it's nothing bad. Can you double check? I'm gonna try and catch up with you. I guarantee you can't, Starberry. I believe in you. A Colombian man taught it to me. Well, I'm not gonna trust some Colombian man. Why is the alert still there? The alert's tweaking. Hold on. There we go. Now it's gone. Well, time to go. Do you know My Friendly Neighborhood? I do. That's the game with like the sock puppet, or the puppet, right? Never played it, but I've seen other people play it before. Can I climb? Thank you. Small Kitty Big City? Never heard of. We need to play more Guilty as Sock. True. Probably not a game I can stream, though. In fact, out of the people that might be fine, certainly not, yeah. I mean, Little Kitty Big City. Still never heard of it. Pigeon Simulator? I think I've heard of it before, but I've never seen gameplay of it. Like, you play as a pigeon. It's like the pigeon mission. So yeah, nothing bad. Yeah, Toxic, I did not read most of that statement. It's a lot. Rain World? Yeah, I played Rain World a few days ago. Wait, elite ball knowledge if you know Overcooked. Yes, I've played Overcooked before, never with friends, just by myself. Didn't expect you to. I apologize. You don't have to apologize, it's fine. You don't have to constantly worry about apologizing or saying sorry. Like, I hope... Boop's probably not going to show up today, but I hope I can talk with Boop again. Stray? Yeah, I've heard of Stray. Ending is sad. Kitty. That's all I remember. I've never seen the ending. All I know is Kitty. Okay, you go into a room and you fall down. That's where I'm going to next. Hi. Hi, engineer. How are you? I'm doing good. Que un niño inteligente. Cool. So true. Oops. Yeah, today's... I woke up very late today, but... that's fine. Oh, is this the room that I have to be in? Yes, it is. Why are you laughing at me? Me pronounced incorrectly? I just done my Roblox update game for Roblox. Okay. Cool. No, that's you woke up later? Okay. The day is over. I woke up slightly later than I wanted to. That means I can never recover it back. It's all over. Well, time to go watch YouTube. I woke up at 11 a.m. I woke up at 3 or 2 p.m. But here's the sniffer. They're probably gonna grab me. Yeah, they did. I've been talking with way too many Spanish speakers lately, and none of my English speaking friends contacting me much no more. Well, that's the paradox of social interaction, Toxic. Be contacting, sorry, it's fine. Hi, Debbie. The paradox of social interaction is there comes a point where the both of you stop talking to each other, and then both sides think, why is the other one not contacting me? If they truly cared about having this conversation with me, they would contact me. That's kind of the weird part. Sometimes you have to be the one to initiate conversation, but equally, they also have to be the one to put in effort. That's a weird part. That's why it's complicated. Okay, so I have to go over here. Raw. Alright, how are you? I woke up extremely late today, so I feel eepy. That's pretty much that's how I'm doing. How are you? Oh, did it touch me? Okay, it did. I'm okay. Alright. That's good to hear at the very least. At least you're not doing horribly. What did he hear? My heartbeat? Alright, just wait here. Sometimes I'd be asking Doc questions and he stops responding mid-conversation, and Ash is busy. You don't have many other close friends? Well, I mean, if you feel as though that you're a social person, which I would guess from our conversations you are, then perhaps it's just an excuse to try and meet other people with different interests. Because you're not trying to find a replacement for Doc and Ash, because I imagine that's not what you're looking for. But yeah, it's... I passed out yesterday and had a seizure, and like 2 hours after that I drove for 3 hours. That is rough. Okay. I'm amazed that you described yourself as okay after going through that. Definitely not trying to replace me. I'd rather beat an elephant to death. Why you gotta... I was forced to, so like, oh well. But just because you're forced to do something does not mean that it is what it is. It's okay to be angry about your situation and to not like what happened to you. They are day ones. Sometimes life just sucks. I feel so bad because I had to be wheeled out of my classroom in a broken wheelchair. Oh, that's rough. I keep getting stuck. Can I catch up, please? Of course. Well, you'll have time as soon as I get through this section. That long arms. Then you had forced to apologize for making a scene. That was your first. It was scary. Well, yeah, because you're going into something that you've never experienced before. It's scary doing anything or having to deal with things of that sort because you always imagine it's something that never happened to you. And as for what you were saying, Toxic, I understand that feeling absolutely. Sometimes you appreciate or you like somebody so much in your life that it would be much easier to list the things that you would not do for the person as opposed to things that you would do. Run, 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 run. Wow, we got a lot farther. Okay. They thought you were on something? So they were accusing you baselessly, it would seem? Okay, what room do I have to go to next? Room with book. Like I haven't done that since the night before. To open the door. Okay, this is a room with books. Just realize you're listening to two people's days at once. You're better than me because I'd be overstimulated if I was you. This is the part where I'd be quiet. No, it's fine, Toxic. If you still want to talk about it. I do not mind being... Occasionally, there will be some days in which I say, like, this is not a date event, but I understand how relieving it is and how hurtful it is when you feel like there's nobody that you can talk to or share to about your day. I do not know. I think it's somewhat nice to at least have somewhere where you can try to get your thoughts together, because one of the most healthy things that I ever had was just being able to share how I felt or what happened, to realize what occurred. Ooh. Did I not get the gnome? I forgot a gnome! I'm singing. There we go. Can I climb down? Thank you. Can we be besties? Unfortunately not. You would have to kill my previous bestie, and I'm not sure that you'd survive the combat. There can only be one. Aw, man. I'm still fine with having conversations with you sharing your day, W. I have no problem with that. But also understand, I'll be the bestie that you don't know you have. I can have conversation, I can help you realize certain things, but as I've said infinitely before, I cannot do things that a real friend can do. I do not know you like a real friend. I know you as somebody on the internet who's a gamer. You are getting pure gamer advice. Was it just behind the bookshelf? I genuinely cannot see. What if I'm not real? What if you're a bot? Then you're a very interesting bot, that's for sure. I mean, it would be very funny if you did advertise something to me. It was just a dream.
That's number 6. The first tower. Behind that tower, it's a little bit hard to see in the video, but he just sits there right behind the tower. You'll be able to grab him and give him a hug.
I genuinely cannot see the guy. There's no gnome here. What game is this, by the way? It's Little Nightmares. I'll type it out for you, so that way it's easier to say. I'm not crazy. Does any... Oh, actually, that probably is helpful. I inadvertently helped myself. Let's go. Because behind this first tower, supposedly there should be a gnome that I pick up. There's no gnome here. That would be very silly if I lost access to the gnome. Reminds me of Caroline. I made it through the first 10 minutes before getting scared. Oh, you're talking about, like, the movie by Laika? Yeah. I like Caroline a lot. I know, so Caroline being a children's horror movie is something that amuses me greatly. That is a messed up movie to show children. Like having... I'm not going to go into detail for those who don't want to hear, but it's pretty up there. It's more horrifying than actual horror movies.
Now we can grab the tower.
I need to watch it fully through, but I'm scared of it. But you don't have to force yourself to do something if you just do not want to do that. You do not have to experience all things all at once. I'm playing demo and doing jumps onto things. It's fun.
With a books just stacked up in towers. So go underneath the desk and you'll scare a gnome.
Okay. I have to watch the guides more closely. There we go. More scared of the Nightmare Before Christmas, though. What? I like Jack Skellington. He's just a guy. I think I've only watched that movie like one time, though. My plant leaves be unfurling. That sounds like a code word. Toxic, are you doing your drug deals in my Twitch chat? The plant leaves are unfurling. Leave the money at the door. I gotta go. Farewell. I'll be back later. Okay, bye-bye, Debbie. I wish you well.
He'll start running across the room. And after you scare him, you'll be able to go back to the first. Now we can grab the
Okay, 6's song. Already got that achievement, so I've already made more progress.
I recommend grabbing them.
See, you are doing drug deals. That's why you're speaking in Spanish now. Okay, I already got that light.
You'll then go to the library. It's the scale. So right now, top right of the screen.
Okay, so just go further. Wee. That's racist. How is that racist?
I don't need it.
No, I got a house plant and she's getting pretty big now, growing more leaves. I really should get a plant to take care of. I think I would actually have a lot of fun doing that, but I've been kind of focusing on taking care of other things first. Oh, he's right, there's a song about drugs. No, I was saying that because the context is, because specifically Toxic knows that I do not understand Spanish to like a full extent, and I was talking about code words and such. Oh well. And so, what country or what group of people does not have an illegal drug trafficking empire? Let's be honest here. Like, name one people. I like how Wyatt will not talk for like the entire stream, but he hears one thing that might be a little sus, and he's like, oh. Sweden? I actually thought of Finland, but I'm pretty sure Finnish people also have that. What's up? The Panther has arrived, and I'm not translating the rest. You standing there gave me a lot of time to close the distance. Well, yeah, it's fine. I'm also doing achievement hunting. Okay. Oh, nearly died, but actually this works out for me. Actually, no, it does not, because the guy's probably saying. Do you take song suggestions? Was that only for open streams? So, songs specifically, if you suggest them, I will listen to them anytime. Games are different. It kind of depends the day. Like, if you really wanted me to play a game and you ask me during a certain stream, I'm likely to say no, depending on the game. What song suggestions do you have, Toxic? I guess I'll start listening to music. Let me check the creator. Okay, is it Tyler? You know, it's such a shame that Tyler is seen as so popular in the rap game. Does it what? No, what I said is it from Tyler? It's a joke about Tyler, the creator. It's such a shame that the creator never gets as much credit as Tyler does for his rap music. Honestly, like, unappreciated artist. I'm not gonna die. Yeah, I'm fine. Let's go, I got all the lights. I'm pretty sure that's the achievement, right? So do I not have to worry about the lights anymore? I'm gonna be so happy that's true. La Pantera. Okay. You're sure a song is okay? Yeah, of course. I'm always open for listening to new music, because like one of the problems that I have is that I feel like I listen to the same songs over and over again. I'm in the same room as you, let's go. That only took you like 20 or so minutes. That's impressive. I'm just double checking that I do not have to look for any lights anymore. The song does not fit the game, by the way. I've already played the game before. I'm not really concerned about that. Okay, so gotta wait for votes. Let's just play the game normally. Mr. Grubby. Alright, you know what I think I'll do at the end of this stream is I'm going to turn off TikTok and then I'm going to try to do Arc Raiders again. I really want to see if I can stream Arc Raiders. It's such a good stream game. I love the interactions that are in the game. But if TikTok's gonna be a problem, I'm fine with getting rid of it. JS. What genre is this? Is this more like pop? I nearly got yoinked. Ooh. And it's so toxic, I better not see that the genre is Spanish. It's like Mexican rap. Okay. It's Spanish music, Spaghetti, clearly. You know, there's other, like... It's like describing all the language that's made in English as English music. Wow, that's really specific. I would never know. Might just have to wait until he leaves. Oh, is he not gonna leave? Oh, they're probably giving me time to leave the room. The only problem with that, though, is that there's no fabric on the floor. I think it's reggaeton specifically. Okay. Yes, keep feeling the TV. Do you ever just love the TV so much when they give you the new episode of Game of Thrones and you're like, oh. Heart to Heart by Mac DeMarco for the next song. It's Little Nightmares for today's Advent. Yes. Oh wait, sorry, you're talking about the like Advent. So anesthetic. So when I talked about the stream Advent calendar, I'm doing that for most days, but on certain days I get to choose. This was my choice. That song is so good. Okay. I'll listen to that right now. Solid choice, yes. Plus, I need to get all the achievements for it, which is another good thing. All right, Heart to Heart. Sorry, 2 + 2. What is the song by Mac DeMarco that I've listened to before? I think it's just Chamber of Affliction. Is that Mac DeMarco? Yes, it is. That's like his most popular one, but we're not worrying about that. That's like saying I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan and that my favorite song is Not Like Us. Oh. Ow. My legs. Yippee, I passed you. Let's go. Have you ever listened to the original Chamber of Reflection? I have never. There are very few artists in which I could like tell you their entire catalog to you. It'd probably be like Death Grips or The Strokes. Maybe Swans to some extent. Mr. Grubby Hands, go to the TV. Feel the TV. Gonna wait a little bit. Keep going. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Should be the funniest thing that could have happened is if like the game glitched and then I see the guy's arm just go all the way across the screen to grab me. Something that does not make any sense even within the game world. I would have laughed very hard. Minecart? Where? Oh, right here. Got it. It's not a very hard puzzle, but... Excuse me. Stop doing that. There we go. There we go. All right, back. Oh, is this where we get the bit where the guy fondles the vent? It's very funny. I love this section. Because I remember saving a clip from it. Oh, I do not have to worry about the lights anymore. Oh yeah, that's right. It is! I told him to stop doing that, and then he instantly grabbed me. Come on, Mr. Rat. Mr. Bones, get me off your wild ride. He moved his hands instantly. All right, let's see. Let me start putting on some of the tracks that I would listen to. Do that. Grab. Grab. No grabby. No grabby patty. This section. Alright. Just wait a second. Alright, leave yourself open. Come on. Okay, I'm pressing the grab button. There you go. And there we are. No more arms for you. Da, 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 da. I do see the messages, Toxic. You just... I don't know what you're saying. I'm not gonna say it if I do not know. I have my reputation on the line. What will the people think of me? Dun 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 Dun. Significant loser and significant winner. Is that what you're saying? If I had to guess, you're saying that the other person is the significant loser and I'm the significant winner. Or maybe it's reversed, who knows? Significant equals means. As in like averages in math. Oh, I'm hungry. Mr. Rat, I need to eat you. Gringo equals intelligent man. That's not what gringo means. I definitely know that's not what gringo means. If I remember correctly, the reason that gringo is the term that it is, usually gringo stands for like American. Because the US Army would wear like green uniforms, I believe, right? Or who knows, maybe Americans just really liked wearing green shirts. Dun 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 dun. Push, push, push. I don't actually know the real meaning, but I thought it was just a rude way of saying foreigner. You were trying to trick me to like insult everybody that would come in here? That's incredible. I'll look it up for you. I'm not exactly in a rush. Okay, so I was regurgitating a myth. My bad. Debunked theory, green go home. A common but unsubstantiated folk etymology claims that the word came from the Mexican-American War, when Mexicans supposedly shouted green go home at American soldiers whose uniforms may have been green. Also, I find it very interesting. I've never had somebody been annoyed at me for saying the word Mexican or something like that. Like, I understand the term Hispanic, but usually when I've seen people get annoyed at using that term, it's generally they're not actually Hispanic. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but that's just my life experience. Why would somebody be annoyed at using the term Mexican? I do not know. It's like people who use the term Latinx instead of Latino. Because Latino is a specifically like male gendered word. I mean, I don't really care if you wish to use Latinx, but I think it's also something completely different to get annoyed at people for using the term Latino when it is correct within the language. I don't even get Latinx. Well, within the context of the language, I do not even get it, but whatever, that's something completely different. Good thing English does not have that problem, right? Yeah, right. Also, Latino isn't automatically male, but it's also used in general situations. Yes, exactly. If there is a room of your friends, half of them are male and half of them are female, it is perfectly fine to say amigos. Nobody's gonna be offended when you say amigos. But if it is a room full of specifically women who you consider your friends, calling them amigos would be a bit weird, I would think. You just typically say amigas, because it would also mean that you're specifying that they're females. No, imagine this oddly specific situation. You have a room of people who are female, who are your friends, and then there's one male guy in there. You say amigas, and then the one guy chirps up, and it's like, hey, you said that wrong. They point and all laugh. They set up this trap specifically for me. Alright, chapter 3. I already got this statue. Alright, kitchen hand. No, this is the exact room. Okay, this achievement's actually really funny. What you have to do is you have to, like, help cook. Is that all I have to do, or is it just... Hold on. Okay, so you take the carrot. You throw it in. You get some meat. You throw it in. And then you also need the sausage, it probably looks like. Oh no, you need cheese. Cheese. That's a good idea. Okay. So it's 3 items. No. You better not. Silly little guy. Does not even know. Oh, okay, well, I can understand why they'd be annoyed at me now. Oh, I am messing up. This guy's not very good at his job. He keeps checking like the exact moment that it's horrible for me to do that. Okay, maybe he is decent at his job. Okay, just leave the cheese there. Okay, we're fine. Oh. The man's tweaking. Okay, go over here, hit the wall. Exactly as planned. Okay, please chase me over there. Nice. And then the cheese. Yes. There we go. Alright, help them with their food. That's a fun achievement. I like that one. Alright, do I need any other than gnomes here, or is that just the statue? Alright, so dark room with the guys. With the boys. Okay, so that was the same guy. I'm really hungry, so I got biscuits. Nice. Do you have a drink with you, hopefully? Dies of dehydration. Water. That's a good choice of drink. Some would even say the best. Drinking water out of a cup instead of a bottle is so much more refreshing.
I don't need it.
I mean, I do like having like glasses and such for drinking water, but oh, thank you for making me drink water. I try to avoid getting a ton of bottled waters because I just hate wasting materials and things of that sort. So I just have this giant water bottle. Honestly, what might not be a bad gift for getting myself at the beginning of the new year is like just a massive water bottle. One that's even larger than the one I have right now. Just every year I get a water bottle that's even more large. Until it physically hurts to begin moving it with me. That'd be so peak, it would. Got yoinked once on the chef chase because I fell too far and started the chase before I could get up. Alright, what do I need to do here? I'm actually pretty close to getting all the achievements, which is great. Well, all the achievements for the main game. I also have to do the DLC. Alright, where's the gnome? That's my main question. Okay, the gnome's in the corner. Or do I have to do anything to summon him? Because I have to double check that. Because sometimes in this game, what you need to do is you have to, like, scare the gnome. Okay, it does not look like. Fortunately, these guys can see. Got it. Now 2 chevs here. Hello, gnome. Gnome. Oh, did my game just crash? No! I hugged the gnome too hard. The power of love was too strong. Gnome of infinite game crashing? Yes. You want me to say that? Poor game, yeah. A la madre? To the mother? Is that a slang thing, or why are you asking that specifically? Are you just trying to make, like, sound bites? Well, hopefully the game's not gonna crash again. It's kind of like that. It's something you say as an exclamation? Okay. So I'm trying to think of similarities in English. Shameful thing is the only ones I can think of are the ones with curse words. I guess ah. Huh? Alright, let's see. Did it save? A la madre, how could you do this to me? A la madre, that surprised me. A la madre, how scary, etc. Probably without the English words directly after it, but yeah. Well, I mean, I guess depending on the household that you live in. One of my favorite things growing up is when I'd have... My family primarily speaks English, but a lot of my relatives do not, so they just intermingle. I'm trying to help you understand, man. Well, yeah, I know. I get it. You have non-English relatives? Yeah. You're scaring me. No, I get it, Toxic. I was just kind of... relating it to myself. That's cool. Of where? So, a lot of my relatives are European, so they'll speak in, like... European languages a lot, which I have no reference for. So often I'll speak to them, and then they'll just speak in, like... often it's, like, Czech or Russian or things of that sort. And I just have no clue what they're saying. I've picked up, like, some of what they say. I understand it a little bit, but I have no hope for understanding if they try to, like, tell me directions fully in the language. Like, perhaps if they're saying good day, good morning, things that so. What, you're an Eastern European? Well, not fully, but partly. Oh, the gnome's not there anymore. Hello. Hey, Holleran. No Arc Raiders right now, but I will try to do it later. I did say that earlier. Where did the gnome go? I hope that it counted, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna restart the checkpoint just to be sure. Da, 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 da. I have 3k channel points. Get ready, Compasta. Oh no. That seems like a threat. You're gonna make my left finger hurt a lot from the amount of alerts that I'm gonna have to skip. Well, speaking Hollow, did you actually buy Arc Raiders? And have you been enjoying it, if so? Give a bad wisdom. Buy Arc Raiders. I think that's fitting. Why is the gnome not there? Is it because I picked him up already? Oh, the message is hidden. Hold on. Let me alt tab. Well, I already did that. Well, unlucky. I nearly fell to my death. Redeemed a good wisdom. Good wisdom. That's a bad wisdom. Sounds good to me. It was mainly a joke of a bad wisdom because we were talking about Arc Raiders earlier. Or another stream. A good wisdom that I could give. Losing everything is not the worst thing in the world, especially when it comes to video games.
I need it!
The reason that I say that is because often the most that I have ever learned in life is not from victory, but it is often from what I have felt my lowest. You're not gonna learn if you constantly win. Alright, drink water. I need to do that. I fell off a thin walkway. Okay, all this Arc Raiders talk is making me want to play the game. I might actually just switch to it as soon as I get through this section. Oh, why'd I throw it? I'm just a girl. What can I say? Okay, I'm a slow girl. That's what I am. Took forever to open that key. Or to open that door. Is the key here? Come here, I'm hugging you. Okay, good, it does put the key here. Okay. I'm a Drazo watch, okay. Have fun. Did bro just do that? What? We're gonna have one less gnome to hug in a minute in my game. Alright, once the game saves again, I'll switch to Arc Raiders. Always run in the hall and then suddenly brap, like the creaking of the ship. Well, he needs to get there quicker. What can I say? You know, funny you're talking about drawing. I just recently bought a book to try and get better at drawing anatomy. It's definitely something I've been needing to work on. Because I both need to get good at drawing digitally and physically. Physically more, or like on paper. Physically more for myself, digitally more for like drawing thumbnails or something of that sort. That's awesome, man. It took me so long to get good at. I still struggle sometimes. Good luck. Thank you. I'm in the last chapter already. I'm so pro. And there's a save. Alright, well. You know what that means. So, TikTok, your time has come. Lots of faith in you. You have to die now, TikTok. Bye-bye. Alright, TikTok's dead. Time to see if I can play Arc Raiders. You should do it. Do it. The answer is probably no. Answer to what? La Pantera e Mac DeMarco time. Arc Raiders. Oh, are you saying for playing together? Is that what you mean? Oh, I was planning on playing solo, but yeah, thank you for letting me know anyway. The most fun that I have in Arc Raiders is when we decide to do like a dumb quest or when I do solo missions. Oh wait, no, you're probably saying, will it work? Never mind. Since you're not playing Little Nightmares anymore, I can stop for a bit and listen to the lady humming. This is the problem with sometimes speaking to Twitch chat, is because sometimes I have no idea what you guys are talking about and I'm just guessing. Okay, no, you're not tripping. That's just normal. Yeah, he's booting Arc Raiders. Yep. It's so sad. Why? I'm gonna switch it to ultra performance. We're gonna switch everything to low. Alright, I'm on the lowest settings. It's like it works for one person. I'm like, well, that's good enough for me. Frame rate limit? Oh no. It's not a frame rate limit problem. What could the problem be? If it were a frame rate limit problem, then when I'd be streaming, the video would be really weird, but specifically the audio. Well, let me exit the game so I can actually talk about this. I exited game. Hold on. Within minutes. Let's try to catch up, lol. Yep. Nope, did it just die? Okay, audio's tweaking less now. I do not know if the stream is... I have no clue if the stream is still up now. That is so weird. So this recent OBS update has just ruined my ability to play new games. Stream end. Like, I'm hearing you, it just sounds like you have a machine attached to a hole in your throat. Cool. Did stream end? Yes. You're still here? Okay. But no screen. Yeah, there's no screen because it's not up. All right, Starberry. So if you still want to be here, I have to restart Twitch. So hold on a sec. All right.